to...
Alright, I'm Taylor Brayman. On the internet, this is me. Probably what you see more in your day-to-day lives than anything normal around here. Anyways, so yeah, I was born in Lakeview Hospital to Char Brayman and Jim Brayman. They were not married at the time, so my first name was Taylor James Miles, which is my mom's maiden name. I grew up at first moving around a lot. I started out over in Lake Isabella, in a small, if you notice all those trailers right next to, or Coldwater actually, I'm sorry. Coldwater, all the trailers right next to it, that's where I was born, in that area. So I grew up there and then moved out to Remus, outside of town a little bit. My mom worked in Mount Pleasant at the casino, and my dad kind of did everything. He's kind of a jack of all trades. But finally, I moved to where I live now, which is my grandma's old house, just outside of Mount Pleasant, and I started going to Wynn. I don't know if there's any Wynn kids in here, but yeah.
There's
so
a few.
we're a little out of the loop at first when we moved here. But we've integrated, and it was kind of different. Grew up in a lot smaller group of people, so you have a lot smaller group of friends, not big like Shepherd is. Moving here in middle school wasn't anything crazy, but it was fun. Sports, I'd done soccer when I was younger and didn't carry over into middle school, but in middle school I started doing wrestling, which is my love now. It's my sport. School, coming up through middle school. High school, big jump. It's pretty awesome though, goes fast. And wrestling continued through that. I started being appointed as a captain my sophomore year, which is a big position for somebody younger, and that's kind of carried through a leadership position, so I think that's helped me a lot. But yeah, now I also do mixed martial arts, which I'll show you a video in a little bit, if that's alright. But yeah, so my family, I have my younger brother, James, and he's my only sibling. He's a freshman this year, so if you see him, swat him. Other than that, I have no other siblings, so he's kind of like my own personal little beat-up dog, but I'll kind of defend him against anybody. Animal-wise, we have lots of pets. We've always had pets. We've had tons of dogs, and currently we have 2 dogs. One dog is named Angus. Angus, like the cow, because he's about yay tall and black, and he's a big dumb cow for a dog. He's about 9 now. And then we also have my little brat, Bodie, which I'll show you right now. He is a Sheltie Spitz mix, and he is a handful. So yeah, he's kind of a brat. He likes to get in the trash, and he knows how to open the door. He curls up on our bed and makes a mess out of it. He's quite the pain in the butt. But yeah, other animals that we have 4 horses, and we don't really, well, we have 3 horses now. We used to have 4 horses. The one had a colic in her stomach, so she passed away a couple years ago. That was my dad's horse. And my other dog, oh, I don't have the picture. Okay, never mind. But, jeez.
Now we got it recorded.
Other than that, you should have hit
Enable.
where?
Back at your home page. Right there, enable secure browsing.
That makes us easier. Okay. But yeah. So anyways, we still have 3 horses. Get rid of that comment. It's like that. My other horses, I have a small pony. She was born out there from one of our other horses that we had. We sold to the Amish because she was a brat. And we also have a former racehorse. He's a big thoroughbred. He's just kind of an old man. He sits around and chews on stuff. And then we have a young Kink that we got this last year. She's about 4, so yeah. Mixed martial arts. Jumping back from that, this is kind of new to me. My old wrestling coach, Justin Henry, he found a brochure thing from the local gym, Unleashed MMA, which was first stationed over at the Maury Courts facility and is now at 606 Pickard. And so yeah, I had my first fight March 19th, which was kind of a big thing. I mean, if anybody has tried any extreme sports, it's a huge adrenaline rush, and yeah, I'll show you that right now. Just gross. I have been training in mixed martial arts for over 6 months. I would have been doing it longer, except wrestling season kind of interfered with that. So, but yeah, so all the training and hard work it took, it came out being good. If anybody, have you heard about this? If it loads. But yeah, I train in there with a good group of guys, a lot of college kids. They're kind of fun to hang out with. Good group of guys. They're fun to hang out with. They're goofballs. They're older, so I'm kind of like the little brother in there. Former college wrestler Raylan Davis. He kind of does his whole wrestling routine, and Daniel Lenhart is the head coach. He is former Army guy, and he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so he has his qualifications for that. All right, this isn't gonna load, so I'll just.
It's on YouTube though, right?
Yeah. Or no, it's just on my Facebook page. If
Okay.
any of you want to check it out, skip to about halfway through. It's about a minute of fight and about 4 of walkout. But yeah, so that's me. In the future, I intend on graduating, going to college. Maybe I'll enlist in the Army. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna go, but.
Oh, well done, well done, well done.